Jenni Doherty, Guildhall Press's very own. Jenni Doherty is originally from Greencastle, County Donegal, and is now based in Derry. Jenni's background ranges from publishing, journalism, bookselling, and the public library service, to facilitating creative writing workshops, organising and hosting literary events, and spoken word performances. Not to put too fine a point on it, she is the dynamo behind Guildhall Press. Jenni's debut collection of poetry and prose, Rainspill, was published in 2012, and she's currently working on her new collection due out in 2015. Jenni has been a recipient of 2 Arts Council of Northern Ireland SIAP Awards and was the winner of the inaugural Noel Vial Tyrone Guthrie Centre Poetry Bursary Award in 2013. In her other life, Jenni is owner and manager of Little Acorns Bookshop in Derry, and she works for us with Guildhall Press, a publisher. So I'd now like to welcome very much our friend Jenni Doherty.
Yes, I don't want to keep this too long, but I will say it's very important to tell you that my favourite colour is blue, and there's a reason for that. I have a twin brother, and when we were growing up I always wore pink, he always wore blue, and people would always ask us were we identical, and I go, no, he's a boy, I'm a girl. So had to write a poem about him, so here we go. Twin Peaks. You were always better at numbers, at scrunching up Tito crisps to not share, at charming your way out of trouble, and always had better hair. Except I got 8.5 inches cut off last week, so I have better hair. Born of an Easter Sunday, for years we were dressed, me in pink, you in blue. Those colours matched birthday cakes until our 18th and 21st, where your half was iced like a pint glass, while mine remained rose-budded and schmoo. We shared First Communion and Confirmation, shared the donations and bought new shoes, and at National School had to sit beside each other when the rest of the class got to choose. You taught me how to catch tadpoles, squash spiders into matchboxes and sail. You taught me how to play Monopoly, although you always sent me straight to jail. Mm-hmm. As teenagers, we'd matchmake our friends. We always knew who fancied who. The advantages of having a twin sibling, although you always had a later curfew. Now as adults, we're separated by city, furthered by status and truth. As adults, we don't see or talk much, and I yearn for the yarn of our youth. The blackberry picking and squabbling, the times you stuck up for me at school, Saturday nights out at Scamp's nightclub with our peers, and me always beating you at pool. So I forgive you for drowning my first teddy. I forgive you for telling me Santa wasn't true. I forgive you for throwing me into a cowpat. I forgive you for always wearing blue. I miss not seeing you as often. I miss how we used to be. I just want you to know, little brother, that you mean the world to me.
Your first own collection, Rainspill, won the Noel Vial Prize and was very much critically acclaimed as well. What can we expect from the follow-up next year?
Well, not a blue cover, anyway. I think it'll be probably more a collection of opinion pieces, common pieces, plus poetry again, but completely different from what I have. That seems to be of the last sort of 30 years. So I don't know. I am not really sure what it will entail, but it'll be quite different.
And finally, can I ask you just, you have been very, very successful, as I say, in your poetry and your prose, and also in your performance. Have you ever thought of reading that great big novel? Clearly you've had such great life experiences as well within sort of the
You'd have to pay me very well, Gary. I'd have to make it worth me. I could go live in the Bahamas or something, I would do that, no problem. Yeah.
And where would you set it? Derry or Donegal?
I wouldn't set it, no, I wouldn't set it in Ireland, I don't think. I wouldn't set it local, I wouldn't make it localised at all. Would you? A fictional place.
Would you have a bit of crime in it? Apparently crime fiction you're starting to pick up.
Well, it wouldn't be a 50 Shades of Grey, that's what I don't know, too many questions.
All right.
Secrets.
Sorry. I thought my job was to sit here and ask questions. Fair enough, Jenni, you've bested me there. Okay. Right, we'll move on. Jenni Doherty, thank you very much.